Hey you guys, we are gonna do cavitation on my lower back and possibly my tummy. Let's go. All right. Where wisdom and restraint, rational behavior, and decency. Getting ready. Okay, so this is the part that we're gonna get rid of right here. I've had this thing right here for a long time. I want it to be flat, like this, you know, and it's bumpy here. So we're gonna be working on this area. I already got fat dissolvers here. I believe it looks like it's going down a little bit, but I want it to go flatter. I want that shit in, you know. So we're gonna do some wood therapy, I believe, and some cavitation, and so I'm gonna use this video as like a reference for later. You know, this is gonna be like a reference video for when I do get it. I want that shit flat. Like, look at that. Okay, so look, this is how much I can grab from it right now. You know? So, and then I just want this in. I'm gonna see if we can kind of work on this too. Get that gone, you know? And then, I want that like in thing.
Defend what you love. Your people, your family, your country. To defend it. That's what we call it, the Defense Department. It is not called the Department of Nation Building or the Bureau of Trans Evangelism.
You're not wasting, are you?
Bryce Mitchell may not have good grammar, but he understands exactly what's going on here. Even if people...
This suction cup is a part of the wood therapy. It's gonna help loosen fat cells, making it easier for the cavitation to get rid of that stubborn fat. The pain wasn't so bad. It just feels like a lot of pressure, especially around the bone area, but I definitely recommend this one.
You may have noticed that Joe Biden announced today a new front in his ongoing war against America's middle class. Biden did...
This roller stick was also a part of the wood therapy. This one was more on the painful side, but I feel like this one is the one that gives more results. It's kind of just like something you stick to and tolerate the pain. I really enjoyed it though. It feels like a very deep tissue massage. I'm gonna be honest, my face is probably overreacting, so don't even mind my expressions. This is right after that little section that we did, and I had already seen results almost instantly.
Power the people within it are. How could it be a community? They don't even know each other. What you're looking at is not a community, but 47 million individuals, each created by God as unique, each with opinions and interests and preference and goals that aren't quite the same as anybody else's. In other words, they're human beings. People who run big countries tend to forget that. When you're in charge of hundreds of millions of people, you cannot help but to dehumanize them. Not that our leaders have ever had a problem with dehumanizing people. In fact, they're strongly for it. A year and a half ago, some idiot kid from Harvard wrote a book demanding that the United States open its borders to an additional 700 million new immigrants from around the world. If we did that, he argued in the book, we'd have a population of 1 billion people, and that might raise our GDP. Wall Street would be thrilled. Also, of course, we'd be more diverse with the options are asked. If you left the United States, where would you move? And no one's going to tell you Lagos or Mexico City or even Singapore. If they're being honest, they'll tell you New Zealand or Alpine Switzerland.
Exactly, New Zealand.
Those are low-density places. They don't have a lot of other people in it.
Dollar stores will tell you the economy of your city. And so will Walmart. That's why San Diego has banned Walmart. Because they want to keep San Diego expensive.
Accountants are doing our exterior design. It's a terrible idea.
This is kind of how
But it's not the core problem. The
you
core
could tell by the
problem is
neighborhood.
that bigness is inherently ugly. There's never been a beautiful
every block.
Every single one of them
When you
is
go
an
to the night
atrocity.
there's not a liquor
The
store
fact that people
inside.
still pretend otherwise. Americans are moving from the cities to the farm, or at least to the outer suburbs. They want more nature, more human contact, more trees, more quiet. And it's hard to believe they'll ever stop wanting these things. Maintain empires. They exist to...
He scared me. I was like, what the fuck is taking on my thing?
Oh, go check over
See
there.
this?
Nice.
Almost 2 miles. I did what Carol said. I'm about to hit 29 minutes. I'm gonna go like to 30. My pull down. Carol said to sweat. So I'm sweating. So after running almost 2 miles, these are my results. Obviously, it was my first time with the cavitation. I look forward on doing more, and I'll show you guys the results.